In life, we often encounter people who make us feel good about ourselves and appreciate our presence. However, not everyone we meet treats us with the respect and kindness we deserve. Some people display behaviors that show they don't truly value us. Recognizing these signs can help us protect our self-worth and make better choices about the company we keep. In this video, we'll explore 10 behaviors that people who don't value you often exhibit. Understanding these behaviors will empower you to identify unhealthy relationships and encourage you to seek out those who genuinely appreciate and value you. 1. They constantly criticize you. Criticism, when constructive, can be helpful. However, people who don't value you often criticize you in a way that's harmful rather than helpful. They may point out your flaws and mistakes, making you feel inadequate or worthless. Their criticism isn't aimed at helping you grow, but at tearing you down. Signs of constant criticism. They rarely acknowledge your strengths or accomplishments. They focus on your mistakes, no matter how small, and blow them out of proportion. They compare you unfavorably to others, making you feel like you're never good enough. Why? This shows they don't value you. Criticism can be used as a tool to control and diminish your self-esteem. When someone constantly criticizes you, it shows they don't respect you or your efforts. They don't see you as someone with strengths and potential, but rather as someone they can belittle. How to respond. Recognize the difference between constructive criticism and destructive criticism. Set boundaries with those who constantly criticize you, and don't be afraid to distance yourself from relationships that harm your self-esteem. Surround yourself with people who uplift and support you. 2. They take advantage of you. People who don't value you often take advantage of your kindness and generosity. They may ask for favors, expect you to be there for them at all times, or rely on you for support without offering anything in return. These individuals see you as a means to an end, rather than valuing you as a person. Signs of being taken advantage of. They only contact you when they need something from you. They rarely, if ever, offer help or support when you need it. They make you feel guilty or obligated to help them, even when it's inconvenient for you. Why? This shows they don't value you. When someone constantly takes advantage of you, it shows that they don't respect your time, energy, or boundaries. They view you as someone they can use for their benefit without considering your needs or feelings. How to respond. Learn to say no when someone is taking advantage of you. Set clear boundaries and stick to them. Don't allow others to guilt you into doing things that make you uncomfortable or put you in a difficult position. Value your own time and energy, and seek out relationships where there is mutual respect and reciprocity. 3. They disregard your feelings. People who don't value you often dismiss or ignore your feelings. They may act as if your emotions don't matter, or they may minimize your experiences. This behavior can make you feel like your feelings are invalid or unimportant. Signs of disregarding your feelings. They interrupt or talk over you when you try to express your emotions. They dismiss your feelings as overreacting or being too sensitive. They don't apologize when they hurt you, even when you express how their actions made you feel. Why? This shows they don't value you. When someone disregards your feelings, it shows they don't care about your emotional well-being. They may be more focused on their own needs and desires, without considering how their actions affect you. How to respond. Stand up for your feelings and don't let others dismiss them. Express your emotions clearly and assertively, and don't be afraid to distance yourself from those who consistently disregard your feelings. Seek out people who listen to and respect your emotions. 4. They don't prioritize you. If someone doesn't value you, They won't make you a priority in their life. They may cancel plans at the last minute, forget important dates, or fail to show up when you need them. This behavior indicates that they don't see you as an important part of their life. Signs of not being prioritized. They frequently cancel or change plans with you. They don't make time for you in their busy schedule. They forget important events in your life, like birthdays or anniversaries. Why this shows they don't value you. When someone doesn't prioritize you, it shows that they don't see you as a significant or important part of their life. They may be more focused on their own interests or on other people, rather than on maintaining a meaningful relationship with you. How to respond. Communicate your feelings about not being prioritized. Let the person know how their behavior makes you feel and give them an opportunity to change. If they continue to neglect your needs and fail to make you a priority, consider whether the relationship is worth maintaining. 5. They don't respect your boundaries. People who don't value you often disregard your boundaries, whether they're physical, emotional, or mental. They may pressure you to do things you're uncomfortable with, invade your personal space, or ignore your requests for privacy. Signs of disrespecting boundaries. They push you to do things you've clearly said you don't want to do. They invade your personal space or privacy without your consent. They ignore or dismiss your requests for boundaries to be respected. Why this shows they don't value you. Respecting boundaries is a fundamental aspect of any healthy relationship. When someone disregards your boundaries, it shows they don't respect you as an individual and don't value your autonomy. How to respond. Be firm and clear about your boundaries, and don't let others pressure you into compromising them. If someone repeatedly disrespects your boundaries, it may be necessary to limit or end your relationship with them. Surround yourself with people who respect your limits and value your comfort. 6. They only reach out when they need something. Some people only contact you when they need something from you, whether it's a favor, advice, or emotional support. They don't make an effort to maintain the relationship outside of these moments, showing that they don't value you as a person, but rather as a resource. Signs of one-sided communication. They rarely check in with you unless they need something. They don't show interest in your life or well-being. They disappear from your life when they don't need anything from you. Why this shows they don't value you. When someone only reaches out to you when they need something, it shows that they view the relationship as transactional rather than meaningful. They don't value you as a friend or loved one, but rather as someone who can fulfill their needs. How to respond. Evaluate the nature of the relationship and consider whether it's worth maintaining. Communicate your feelings to the person and let them know that you value meaningful two-way communication. If they continue to only reach out when they need something, consider distancing yourself from the relationship. 7. They gossip or speak ill of you behind your back. People who don't value you often engage in gossip or speak negatively about you behind your back. They may spread rumors, share your personal information, or criticize you to others. This behavior shows a lack of respect and loyalty. Signs of gossiping or backstabbing. You hear from others that they've been talking about you behind your back. They share your personal information without your consent. They criticize or mock you in conversations with others. Why? This shows they don't value you. Gossiping or speaking ill of someone behind their back is a clear sign of disrespect. It shows that the person doesn't value your trust or your relationship and is more concerned with their own interests or reputation. How to respond. Confront the person about their behavior and express how it makes you feel. Set clear boundaries regarding what you're willing to share with them in the future. If they continue to gossip or speak ill of you, consider ending the relationship to protect your peace and privacy. 8. They don't support your goals and aspirations. Support is a crucial part of any healthy relationship. If someone doesn't value you, they may not support your goals, dreams, or aspirations. Instead of encouraging you, they may downplay your ambitions, discourage you from pursuing your passions, or make you feel like your goals are unrealistic. Signs of lack of support. They dismiss or belittle your goals and dreams. They don't show interest in your accomplishments or progress. They discourage you from pursuing what makes you happy or fulfilled. Why this shows they don't value you. When someone doesn't support your goals, it shows that they don't care about your happiness or personal growth. They may be more focused on their own interests or on keeping you in a certain role or position in their life. How to respond. Surround yourself with people who uplift and encourage you. Share your goals with those who genuinely care about your success and well-being. If someone consistently fails to support you, consider whether the relationship is contributing positively to your life. 9. They make you feel like a burden. People who don't value you may make you feel like a burden or an inconvenience. They might act as if spending time with you is a chore, or they may make you feel guilty for asking for help or support. Signs of being made to feel like a burden. They sigh, roll their eyes, or show irritation when you ask for help. They make comments that suggest you're too needy or demanding. They avoid spending time with you or make you feel unwelcome. Why this shows they don't value you. When someone makes you feel like a burden, it shows that they don't see you as a valued part of their life. They may be more concerned with their own convenience or comfort than with your needs or feelings. How to respond. Don't let others make you feel guilty for needing help or support. Everyone has needs, and it's normal to rely on others from time to time. If someone consistently makes you feel like a burden, consider whether the relationship is worth maintaining. Seek out people who make you feel valued and appreciated. 10. They don't take responsibility for their actions. In healthy relationships, people take responsibility for their actions and acknowledge when they've made a mistake. However, people who don't value you often refuse to take responsibility for their behavior. They may blame you for their actions, make excuses, or avoid accountability altogether. Signs of avoiding responsibility. They blame you or others for their mistakes or shortcomings. They make excuses or downplay their wrongdoings. They refuse to apologize or acknowledge how their actions have hurt you. Why this shows they don't value you. Taking responsibility is a sign of maturity and respect. When someone refuses to take responsibility for their actions, it shows that they don't respect you or the relationship enough to be honest and accountable. How to respond. Hold the person accountable for their actions and don't accept excuses or blame shifting. Let them know that you expect honesty and responsibility in your relationships. If they continue to avoid responsibility, consider whether the relationship is healthy or worth maintaining. Recognizing the behaviors of people who don't value you is essential for protecting your self-esteem and well-being. By understanding these signs, you can make informed decisions about the relationships you maintain and choose to surround yourself with people who genuinely appreciate and respect you. Value yourself enough to walk away from relationships that don't serve you and seek out those who uplift, support, and cherish you for who you are. Your time and energy are precious, and they should be spent on people who value you as much as you value them. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe our channel and share them with others who might benefit from these.